What is up, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Brian, and today we will be learning how to code. Actually, how to solve this problem that is given by Coding Ninjas called pair sum. Now, the problem difficulty level seems pretty easy, but yeah, it took me some time to crack it. Not a problem. It did work at last. So, see, right, you can see we have the sorry, yeah. So, as you can see here, we have the name of the problem right here. We have it pair sum, difficulty level easy, contributed by Prashansa, average time success rate, whatever it's given. So now let's jump right in the program, the problem statement, how are we going to solve it, what is the code. I'll be teaching you all why, what, how, where we have done exactly. Cool. So yeah, so if you'll just look at the problem statement, what are we doing here is you are given an integer array of ARR of size n and an integer s. So what do we have? We have an array and an integer s. Okay. Your task. See, array we have here, we have an integer s. What is our task? Our task is to return the list of all the pairs of elements such that each sum of elements of each pair equals to s. So what are we having is we are having an array, then we are having an integer. So from the array we need to actually, find out the sum of pair of numbers which is equal to that integer. Okay, so if I give you an example, I have an array of here, maybe say 1, 2, forgive my handwriting, I am just new to this. Then we have 6 and close this is the array. Can just assume it that way. Oh god, stupid thing. Don't disappear. Yeah, okay. Sorry for that. So just imagine you have an array here of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is an array of size n, okay, just like we have seen here, and we have an integer. For example, you can just take the integer as maybe 7. So we have the integer n is equal to 7 right here. Okay, sorry, it is s. You can just you know take this as s is equal to 7. So the problem statement tells us that we need to actually find the numbers which sum up, the pair of numbers which actually sum up to this integer s. So 1 plus 2, is it equal to 7? No. 2 plus 3, is it equal to 7? No. But 3 plus 4, is it equal to 7? Yes. 3 plus 4 equals to 7. Sorry. 3 plus 4 equals to 7. This is a problem statement and this is the answer. So like this, we will have a set of random integers in our array and we will be given an integer s. What we need to do, we need to actually find out the sum of all the pairs of numbers in that array which will be equal to our integer. Okay, so if you read further, each pair should be sorted, that is the first value should be less than or equals to the second value. Now we have gone a step further in this. In our code, we've actually sorted the numbers ourselves. So if by chance the numbers are not sorted, we have sorted them ourselves in the code, so that's not a problem. And what we need to do is we need to return the list of pairs sorted in a non-descending order of their first value. In case of the two pairs have the same first value, the pair with the smaller second value should come first. Okay, return a list of pairs sorted in a non-decreasing order of their first value. That means in an ascending order. In case if two pairs have the same first value, the pair with the smaller second value should come first. Okay, this is not much of a problem. We can come here. Okay, let's look at the input format. We have here right as the first line of the input contains two space separated integers n and s, denoting the size of the input array and the value of s. The second and the last line of the input contains n space separated integers denoting the elements of the input array. Okay, so if I just show you all, come down here. Okay, input. clean up all this. Yeah, okay, cool. So now we've come to the output format. In the output format, we have print C lines. Each line contains one pair, that is two space separated integers, where C denotes the count of pairs, having the sum equal to the given value S. Note, you are not required to print the output. It has already been taken care of. Just implement the function. This is not a problem. We can do that ourselves. Actually, this is where we are having a little headache. My code is not being submitted because there is some stupid error that I'm getting. I have, you know, written a complaint to Coding Ninjas about the same, but let's see. I don't know. So these are the constraints, not of much importance. So now if we just, oh, sorry. Now if we just look at the sample input 1 and sample output 1, we have the sample input here 5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you almost be wondering what this is. 5, the first number that we have here, stands for how many digits we are going to be giving in the array. The second 5 stands for that specific integer to which the sum of each and every pair must be equal to. Okay, just like we read here, input format, the first line of the input contains two space separated integers n and s. Okay, it contains two space separated integers. What is this, man? Come on, pathetic. Yeah, so it contains two space separated integers n and s. Yeah, denoting the size of the input array and the value of s. So the first value that we have in the input format is actually the number of integers that will be present in the array, and the second value that we are going to be passing as the input will be that specific integer to which the sum of each and every pair must be equal to. Okay, it's pretty simple, right? Yeah. So we have sample input 1, number of integers, the integer to which the sum should be equal to, and these are the integers right here. Now we have this special integer 5 right here to which each and every pair must be equal to, sum of each and every pair must be equal to. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go orderly. 1 plus 2, is it equal to 5? No. 2 plus 3, is it equal to 5? No. 3 plus 4, is it equal to 5? No. 4 plus 5, is it equal to 5? No. So doing this will take a lot of time. So that's what our code is supposed to do. So sample output is given as 1 space 4. Next line 2 space 3. That means 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. Next line 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. This is our supposed output. This is what we're supposed to get. So explanation is given right here. 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Exactly. Sample output 2, we have 5. The number of integers that we are going to pass, 0. The integer to which the sum of each and every pair must be equal to. And these are the integers right here. We can have negative digits as well, not a problem. And we have the sample output here. Now I like to code in PyCharm, test it there, and then paste the final code right here in the Coding Ninjas, platform, you can say, CodeStudio that they have. So this is my code that I have here in my PyCharm. Okay, cool. So it's see barely 41 lines code, not a big deal. Hmm, cool. So I'll just tell you all how it works is first, let me go order wise. I have two, functions right here, sort and pairing. But I'm starting not from there, I'm starting from here because this is where the program actually starts. Okay, so as you all saw, we have two inputs. Okay, 5 comma 5. Yeah, so as you all saw, yeah, so as you all can see, we have two inputs. Here we have 5 space 5, then the 1 2 3 4 5, the number of integers that we are passing. So same way, what are we doing is I have actually input the numbers as is input dot split. Split means whatever I'm inputting, it is split it into how many parts I wanted to. So here it is 2 because I have passed two variables right here. Num input, comma, special num. Number input, that means the number of inputs that will be taking, comma, special number to which the sum of each and every pair must be equal to is equal to input dot split. So that will be 5 will go to num input and 5 will come to special num. What a stupid name I've given this. god. Yep, not a problem. Cool. So yeah, so I've input the two numbers, the first inputs. Then we have numberings right here, which are specified as an array, as a list, you could say. In the next line, I'm going to be inputting numbers equal to input dot split. This is where I'll be inputting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that you all can see right here. Okay, yeah. So this numbers input is where I'll be inputting this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, in the next line that I'm coming is I'm actually going to sort the numbers. Then I'll be throwing them to the pairing part to actually see which is the sum, which is not the sum. So I'll tell you how it works is now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check that if the length of this array is equal to the length specified as we have specified before. That means if I've said I want only, you know, 5 numbers should be taken in, is only 5 numbers being taken, or are there more numbers that are going to be taken? So I need to take care of that as well, right? Yeah. So right here I'm going to be doing is if length of numbers, that means this is where I'll be inputting all the different numbers, is not equal to int of num input. Now as you all said, num input is 5 that we have right here. So if the length of all our numbers that we're inputting is not equal to 5, what you must do for I'm specifying a variable k in range int num input, that is 5, numberings dot append numbers k. Okay, now numberings, as I specified before, it is an list. So numberings dot append numbers k. So this is actually looping through my numbers. That means 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. It will be looping through it one by one till how many times? 5 times. So since there are 5 numbers, it will loop in only 5 numbers, and after appending these numbers into this list numberings, it is actually going to go to sort numberings. I've created this function sort. I basically used bubble sort here, so it will be sort numberings. Now this is the condition only for numbers which are greater than 5 or the specified input. What if the numbers are equal to the specified input? For that, else for k in range int num input numberings dot append sort numberings. Because if it is not equal to, you have either if it is more numbers or less numbers, this will take care of it. If it is equal, that means if the numbers given are equal to the numbers we have specified, that these many numbers will be there, then what it will do, it will just append the numbers and stick with it, not a problem. Then after sorting these numbers, I'll be pairing these numbers. That means I have the list right here, numberings comma special num. So this is the function that I've created. So let's see sort function that I have right here. Just basically bubble sort. So we have, yeah, you all must know bubble sort. It's pretty easy. We have two for loops running right here. Yeah. So if the let's see, imagine I have an array right here, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3. What does bubble sort do? It actually has two loops that goes in through all these numbers and checks, okay, if array of j, that means if this element is greater than this element. Is it? Yes, it is. If it is greater, what you should do? Array of this element, comma array of this element is equal to this. So what we are doing is we are actually interchanging these numbers. That means this is equal to this and this is equal to this. If you all can see clearly, this array of j is equal to array of j plus 1 and array of j plus 1 is equal to array of j. What we are doing, we are going to be saying the same thing right here. We are interchanging this 5 to 4 and we are going to put 4 to 5. Okay, this is done, this is interchanged. Then we will check. Then the array becomes like 4 comma 5 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3. Then it will check 5 and 1. Is 5 bigger than 1? Of course it is. It'll again interchange 5 and 1 this way. Again, it'll change, it'll keep on going the same loop till the time the whole list is not sorted as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is basically bubble sort. Okay, so I think this concept is also clear. Great, cool. Now we come to the main function that we have in a program called pairing. So as you all saw down here, I have passed two parameters right here. The numberings, that means the list containing the sorted numbers, and the special number to which the sum of each pair must be equal to. Okay, yeah. So same way, I have passed these two parameters right here, array, comma special num. Now I have specified here n is equal to length of array. Then I'm creating again two loops, just like the bubble sort. I'm creating two loops right here. Why two loops I'm creating is, I'll tell you all pretty soon. So yeah, this is what I'll be requiring right now. Yeah, so I've created two loops right here for g in range n and for h in range g comma n. Okay, I'll actually run these steps also right here that I have commented out and show you all why I've commented out these. Okay, I have used two for loops right here. So imagine I have this array, one sorted array, 2, 3, 5, 9. Is it sorted ascending in an ascending manner? Yes, it is. So my first for loop that I have right here for g in range n, it will loop in through each and every number right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not 4, 5, 9. Okay. Next I have for h in range g, n. Now this loop is h is inside g, right? Yes. So first what will be executed, g will be executed, but after g, h will be executed how many number of times h has to be, and then g will be executed again. So now what do we have? What is the length of this array? The length of this array is 5. N. Same way, n right here, right? Yeah. So the length of this array is 5. So we have, in an example, I can take here g, h. Now g is 0. Okay, g is 0. H also will be 0. But now, will it come back to g? No, it won't, because it has to loop in how many times? N number of times, starting from g. And right now g is what? Right now g is 0. Understood? Yeah. So it looped once, which is 0, not a problem. 2, 3, 4. Why 4? Because 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 5 numbers. Length is 5, right? Yeah. But when it looped in h 5 times, what happens? G remained constant. G was 0. Yeah, G is 0. Next, once it loops again, what happens is G becomes 1, right? G becomes 1. We can rub this out. G becomes 1. Yeah. So we have G becomes 1. H again starts from G, comma N. Now G is 1. So will H start from 0? No, it will not. H will start from 1. G is again 1. H is 2. H goes 3, 4. This remains 1, 1. This is done. Again, G will, you know, G will again change to 2. Now when G changes to 2, H again starts to loop in itself. So will H start from 0? No, it will not. H will start from G, which is equal to 2 right now. Okay. So G will be 2, 3, 4, 2, 2. Same goes for 3, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4. And this is how this loop works. I have explained you now how this loop is working. That's not a problem. Okay. So I'll just be rubbing this right now. Nice, everything's clean. Yeah. So what I've done, I have two loops. You also how the loops are working. Then I'm doing setting a variable checksum is equal to int array of g plus array of h. If checksum is equal to int of special number, which here is supposedly 5, then print these two. Then it will print the exact output like this. If not, it will not print anything. Just like Coding Ninjas have specified. I'll run the program and show you how it actually works. Keep this pen aside. Yeah. Not executing this if condition. I'll show you how it works. I'm going to be giving the same input as the Coding Ninjas example I've been given right here. Okay. 5 space 5 enter 1 2 3 4 5 enter. Yeah. So I have this code right now. So I have your g is equal to 0, h is equal to 0. The hell, man, come on. Mm, check some don't print. What else are you printing? Sorry guys, just a minute. I'll show you all how it actually works. Yeah, as you can see right here, just like the for loop that I had executed, when g is 1, h will loop in 5 times. G is 2, h will start from 2, loop in 4 times, then loop in 3 times, 2 times, 1 time. So gh keeps on looping in this way. So right now I've showed you how does g and h loop in, right? Cool. Now I'll show you all it. Okay, print yeah, okay. See, so as you all can see right here, when g is equal to 0, h is equal to 0, we have the two numbers as So when g is equal to 0, h is equal to 0, we have two numbers as 1, 1, sum is 2, 1, 2, sum is 3, 1, 3, sum is 4, 1, 4, sum is 5, 1, 5, sum is 6. Same goes for 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5. So you all can see the sum here as well, right? So just like you saw, the loop goes in that way. Then after all this happens, after we get all the sum and all, what actually happens is we are actually doing a checksum is equal to if. Okay, so you can see this output as well. We have the special integer as 5. These are all integers we have. Now it is looping and checksum. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5. As soon as it hits 5, because this is the number that we want, it will print 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. Again it loops and okay, it didn't get anywhere. But here it again got 5. What is the sum? It is 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Again it keeps on looping and didn't get anywhere 5. No, it did not get anywhere 5. So it didn't loop in and do anything. See, just got two outputs. 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Just like we have right here. 1 plus 4, 2 plus 3. Now we need to print it the exact way Coding Ninjas have asked us to print it. How do we do that? This is how we do that. Sorry. Into 2, 3, 4, 5. See here we have 1, 4, 2, 3. Hmm. Yeah, so as you can see, we have 1, 4, 2, 3. Oh, oh, come on, man. What's happening? Yeah, we have the input right here, output right here. It matches the exact same way as the sample input and sample output. Now this is just one. They have given on the sample input too. You all must be wondering that okay, let's test that as well. Well, why not? Just copy and paste it right here. Enter. There you go. What is the output? Same as this. Only thing the order is a little different. That is not doesn't make much of a difference. We have minus 2 2 right here. Minus 3 3 minus 3 3 minus 3 3 minus 3 3. So we have gotten a correct output here as well. So you all understood, right, what exactly happens. We have given the input as 5, the number of integers, 0 as the sum to which each and every pair must be equal to. That means minus 2 plus 2 is equal to 0, minus 3 plus 3 is equal to 0, and again minus 3 plus 3 is equal to 0. So as you can see, we have got the output right here. We have solved this particular sum offered by Coding Ninjas called pair sum. It was a pretty interesting one. It took some of my time, but it was very interesting. I had fun trying to solve it. Yep. So guys, thank you a lot for watching my video. It would mean a lot if you can hit the subscribe and the like button. And please do not forget to share my video, as it would mean a lot to me if it could get more reach. It would, it would be so much more supportive towards me. I would love to create more and more content then. Thank you all once again. And do not forget to share, subscribe, and like. Thank you so much.